Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome inside Park Christian High School here on yourliveevent.com. Josh Boyko with you here on the call from Moorhead, Minnesota, where the Park Christian Falcons await and host the Lake Park Audubon Raiders here on Your Live Event. Thank you for joining us wherever you are joining us from here this Thursday night. We've got early season volleyball and a couple of Section 6A opponents meeting up here tonight from the Pine to Prairie Conference, getting into the matches that really mean something here from Park Christian and LPA. Looking forward to seeing how this one turns out. We've got our coaches' interviews around the corner, brought to you by DJ Coulter Agency, your auto, home, life, business, and farm insurance agency that wants a shot at your business. Go to djcoulter.com. Come to the man that can cover your can at djcoulter.com. So we'll hear those interviews from both coaches. First, Addy Vancura when we come back here on Your Live Event. But first, just want to welcome you guys in here to Moorhead as we get ready for the 3-2 Falcons to host the 1-2 Lake Park Audubon Raiders. Coming back with coaches' interviews next on yourliveevent.com.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo, Moorhead, and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into selling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
Join us for the Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run, Saturday, October 4th at Oak Grove Park. Every step you take supports Grover athletes, providing equipment, travel, live streaming, and more. Register today at GroverAthleticClub.com and be part of the Oak Grove Homecoming Fun. The Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run. Let's go, Grover Nation!
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
As an American Family Insurance agent, Chris and Monica Heisey look out for what matters to you most, even when nothing is wrong. These days, everyone wants to save money, and they can show you how easy it is to have multiple policies by combining your auto and homeowner's insurance. Let Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance put some change back into your pocket. For more info, visit chrisheisey.com. That's chrisheisey.com for all the details.
Here in our pre-game interview here with Addy Vancura for Lake Park Audubon. What do you think is going to be the key to victory here against the Park Christian team on the road?
Yeah, we always try and compete and win the serve and pass game, because if we can pass the ball in system, we get our hitters better looks, and we want to serve aggressive, get them out of system.
And what does a team like Park Christian pose for challenges for you?
Yeah, I think they definitely have some great athletes that are going to bring fierce competition for us. I expect them to bring their A game, and it'll be a good game.
What are the strengths that you plan to run off of and that this team has shown so far?
Yeah, we're going to get our middles involved as much as possible, and then play some amazing defense.
And what would a road victory do for momentum building throughout the rest of the season?
Yeah, so we're coming off a win on Monday, and first win of the season there. Really looking to build that, continue with that momentum. Going into a tournament this weekend, it would be great for us to come out of here with a win.
What are some improvements that you're looking to see on the court tonight?
Yeah, staying aggressive from the attacking line, especially on the outside and the right side. And then just getting everybody involved and cheering on our team, being great teammates.
All right, looking forward to you on the court tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
That's Addy Vancura on our DJ Coulter pregame interview.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
I've got Laura Harris, co-head coach of the Park Christian Falcons, with me here for our DJ Coulter pregame interview, and take me through the challenges that a team like LPA would pose to a team like you.
Well, just watching their C squad and their JV, they are very scrappy. They have good ball control. They are really effective with mixing up their shot. So I'm assuming if they're doing that at the C and JV, that they'll be doing that also at the varsity.
Last week versus Wheaton Herman Norcross, we saw serve receive play a big part into deciding that match. How do you think you guys can rebound on the serve receive tonight?
Well, we played New York Mills on Tuesday, and our serve receive was really solid and good, and we, hopefully we can build on that. We had a good match on Tuesday, and, it's just kind of a climbing the mountain throughout the whole season, so hopefully we can just get one step up the hill. Yeah.
Any improvements that you've seen throughout the first few matches that you like so far?
Yeah, I would say just the joy and confidence that the girls have, even when we are not ahead, which is because that's kind of our game plan, is to play fun and having joy, and that's kind of our superpower. So I hope they can just continue to do that even when it's tight.
What would the win mean for you guys tonight?
Well, it's the beginning of conference play, so those mean a little different. And I think LPA is also in our section, so then it will help in the postseason if we could get a good win tonight.
All right. Thank you very much. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
That's Coach Laura Harris joining us on our DJ Coulter pregame.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartment. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
Welcome back to Park Christian High School here in Moorhead, Minnesota. You've heard from both of our coaches now, and the co-head coach duo, Laura Harris and Nisa Hoiberg. Got to hear from Coach Harris this evening alongside Addy Vancura from Lake Park, Audubon. So a big thank you to our coaches for taking some time out of their evening to talk with us on our DJ Coulter pregame interviews. DJ Coulter Agency, your auto, home, life, business, and farm insurance agency that wants a shot at your business. Go to djcoulter.com to come to the man that can cover your can. That's djcoulter.com. Other volleyball action going around in the area. North Dakota, Minnesota High School Volleyball, Kindred versus Northern Cass. That's a big one going on tonight. They're tied at 1 set apiece now over in Hunter. As, man, if there's anything that we've learned early in this volleyball season, don't count out the Northern Cass Jaguars before it's all said and done. The last 2 times I've been there was this last Tuesday and the one before that, where they took down Mayport CG and Carrington, both after being down 2 sets to 1 at home, and then going on vicious runs in the 4th set to force a 5th and then win in the 5th set. So Northern Cass putting up a fight on their home floor again tonight, tied at 1 apiece now with Kindred. Chase Miller on the call there. We also got Hankinson versus Sargent County going on. Nevis versus Pine River Bacchus is also on for the Minnesota side. Shanley versus West Fargo. West Fargo's got a 2-0 lead over the Deacons, and also a 9-3 lead for the Packers in set number 3. So plenty of volleyball action going on. Also Kittson County Central versus Warroad. Harvey Wells County versus Hillsborough Central Valley, with Harvey Wells County up 23-21 over HCV on the road right now. So plenty of volleyball action going around early in season for both North Dakota and Minnesota, but this one we're looking forward to here tonight because we've got section play going on. Both these teams coming out of the Pine Prairie Conference, and then Section 6A of the Pine Prairie Conference. So these two teams very familiar with each other, but the first time that they're facing off against a section or conference opponent, really, either of them so far this year, just having played some other opponents to this point. Park Christian in their most recent effort, a 4-set victory over New York Mills on the road, rebounding from a 2-match losing streak where they lost in 3 sets on September the 2nd at Hillcrest, and then here at home last week, a week ago today, versus Wheaton Herman Norcross, where the Warriors ended up winning in 5 sets here on this floor against the Falcons. Then next Tuesday versus Fertile Beltrami, Park Christian goes to the road. It'll be Falcons and Falcons that night, and then they'll come back here a week from today to host Climax Fisher. Then for Lake Park Audubon, they're scheduled to this point. They started off with a 4-set loss at Pelican Rapids. Park Christian opened against Pelican Rapids, beat them 3-0. And then 3-0 loss versus Frazee in LPA, but they rebound against New York Mills. So both teams with wins against New York Mills, Park Christian in 4, LPA in 5. And the other common opponent, Pelican Rapids, that they both started with, 3-0 for Park, a 4-set loss for the Raiders. Some common opponents coming up. As we already mentioned, Climax Fisher on the 18th for Park Christian. It's the 16th for the Raiders. They will travel to Climax Fisher on Tuesday, and then also visit Norman County, Eastview, and Hitterdal a week from today. We'll come back and then have our starting lineups here from Park Christian, get the light show going, and get volleyball first serve around the corner here. But a little bit of a delayed start here from Park Christian as we near the 8 o'clock hour. Both the C squad and the JV going 3 sets each. The pep band roars on. We'll take a break here, come back with our starting lineups after this.
Join us for the Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run, Saturday, October 4th at Oak Grove Park. Every step you take supports Grover athletes, providing equipment, travel, live streaming, and more. Register today at GroverAthleticClub.com and be part of the Oak Grove Homecoming Fun. The Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run. Let's go, Grover Nation.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Prairie Supply has the expertise to help you tackle even the toughest jobs, from concrete and rebar to heat and winter construction services. Prairie Supply has extensive product lines with professional on-site solutions you can trust. Prairie Supply is a supplier of construction equipment and materials specializing in, but not limited to, concrete construction. Prairie Supply supporting the hard-working contractors in the field or at the drawing board. Visit prairiesupply.com today.
Hi, we're Tommy's Express. Scan the QR code for a fast pass to a free month of washing. Our modern car wash offers a bright, open environment and a low-stress conveyor belt entry. Our signature scent, ceramic body wax, spot-free rinse, and heated blowers give you the best shine in town. Check out the wash for yourself. Washing your car is easy, fast, and fun. Visit Tommy's Express today.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Ada Building Center has been serving the Red River Valley with exceptional customer service and competitive prices. From computer drafting, estimating, on-site consultations, free product delivery, they are there for you from start to finish. Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada, or online, adabuildingcenter.com. They'll help you turn your project into a masterpiece. Ada Building Center, LLC, building dreams, one project at a time.
Welcome back here as we get our starting lineups going from Park Christian. Let's first meet the Lake Park Audubon Raiders top to bottom lineup. Number 1, the senior, the setter. Number 1, Kendra Olson. Number 3, another senior. This an outside hitter, Kenna Matson. Then Flynn Matson, a defensive specialist, also a senior. Alexis Newman, fellow senior outside hitter, wears number 5. Kennedy Behringer, an outside junior that wears number 7. Caitlin Smith, an outside that wears 8, a senior. And Chloe Johnson, another outside. Quinn Kohler, defensive specialist, senior. Talon Nerdahl, the middle, she gets introduced now. Then Brooke Irie, another setter. Junior wears 13. Ava Pagel, a middle, wears 14. And then rounding out the lineup, number 18, Hannah Kale Skursik. The LPA Raiders are head coached by Addy Vancura. They are 1-2 on the season, 4 sets won versus 8 sets lost, coming off of a 3-2 win over New York Mills. And on the other side, the Park Christian Falcons, as the light show begins. Let's meet their lineup, top to bottom. Leading it off, number 2, a defensive specialist senior and a captain, Maddie Olson. Number 3, our right side, the junior, number 3, McKenna Christensen. Another junior, defensive specialist, number 4, Taylin Card. An outside hitter, a senior, wearing number 5, another captain, Annika Johnson. And a senior in the middle. She warmed up tonight, but not going to officially play, wearing number 6, another captain, Libby Sukert. still rehabbing that ankle injury. Those can be pretty pesky, so never know when that return date's quite going to be, but Sukert's still ramping up for this Falcons team as she rehabs from the ankle injury. Number 7, a setter, Haley Free. We'll see her off the bench tonight. In the middle, a junior wearing number 8, Zoe Levang. A junior libero, number 9, Delaney Spalding. And an outside hitter wearing number 10, the junior, Siri Messelt. Right side, wearing number 11, and a junior, Sierra Carlson. And outside, junior number 13, Whitley Tomlinson. And another captain, the last one in the lineup for Park Christian, the setter, a senior, Kylie West. And the long length in the middle, a sophomore middle hitter wearing number 15. The tallest player on the court for the Falcons is number 15, Brenna DeVries. A defensive specialist, senior wearing number 16, Alexa Gregg. And the senior right side, number 17, rounding it out is Atara Tofabam. The Falcons are co-head coached by Laura Harris and Nisa Hoiberg. They are 3-2 on the year, coming off of a victory in 4 sets versus New York Mills. That's the common denominator for both of these teams, coming off of wins against New York Mills. It's time to get the teams on the court. All right. Starters for the Falcons here. You can see McKenna Christensen here on the near side. Siri Messelt's going to sub out right away for the libero. Delaney Spalding in the back row, along with Kylie West, Alexa Gregg, Annika Johnson, and Brenna DeVries. For LPA, you can see Kendra Nelson out there, Caitlin Smith, Talon Nerdahl, Kenna Matson, and Brooke Irie in the back row there, along with the libero. First serve. This one sails out of bounds. Chance from the outside, a looping hit, but this one is out, and Falcons point. So the fans will sit down now that Park Christian is on the scoreboard. Set to the middle, and the kill for Talon Nerdahl. Brooke Irie, that junior setter for the Raiders, getting things going, facilitating the offense. Spalding, first touch up to West. Messelt from the outside, too strong. Wisely let go by Caitlin Smith. Set again to the middle. This one a tip this time from Nerdahl, handled by the Falcons. Dug out in the back row by Smith. And top spin on that one from Kendra Nelson. Messelt, a chance from the outside, gears up. There was a touch, so Smith had to lunge for that one. Sent back over. And down, Brenna DeVries. When the Falcons are at their best, is usually feeding Brenna DeVries in the middle of the floor. See what they can do to get her going early. Last time we were on this floor, the serve receive was a big part of the game where the Falcons struggled for large majorities of the match against Wheaton Herman Norcross, and ultimately was their demise as they fell to the Warriors in 5 sets, but then rebounded to win against New York Mills. Nelson pushes through a tip at the net. Messelt, handled by Nelson. Blocked at the net. Levang with the block. Messelt was also there in coverage, knocking that one away. That was Flynn Matson trying to keep that one alive for the Raiders, but rejected away at the last moment. Messelt sends a line drive over with some nice spin on it. A good attempt. And Talon Nerdahl with her second kill early. There is an ace. First one of the night goes way of the Raiders with Nerdahl. Card with some nice control to the outside. This one blocked away. The Falcons can't keep it up. Ava Pagel was there in the middle, sending that one back. Messelt to drive. Good dig from Behringer. Card to the outside. Messelt. Good adjustment from Kendra Nelson, and she converts. Still Nerdahl doing the serving. Levang with a miss hit. Out it goes. West lobs one up. Left-handed Messelt gets blocked by Pagel. From the right side, this one out of play. Here is Haley Free into the game for the Falcons. Through the block and down in front of the diving libero. Park Christian answers back with a couple points. Let's get pointed down just a little bit more so we can see the entire court. Yeah, right about there, then you can lock that back in. Card a diving attempt, but it falls to the ground, and LPA gains back a 4-point lead. Spalding loops one over, set to the outside, adjusting was Chloe Johnson, but he got blocked. This one off a fingertip at the net. Messelt a big swing with the kill for Park Christian.
Back in on the outside, Park Christian Monica Johnson. Serving Delaney Spalding.
Spalding a good serve to the back row. Out of system ball, but a nice adjustment from Chloe Johnson to get the kill as Spalding couldn't handle it. Good recovery on that second touch that was from the back line. Just looped it up for Johnson on the run, connected in stride for the point. There's an ace. Kenna Matson, the senior outside hitter, doing the serving. That's another laser, and that's another ace. Had two Falcons converging with Spalding and Card, and Nisha Hoiberg wants timeout. It is 12-6 LPA on top here in the first set on the road.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Welcome back as the Falcons gain a point in break right there as hitting error from LPA pushes it to 12-7. Falcons trying to gain some traction after some hitting errors of their own. Blocked at the net, and Falcons point as LPA ran into the net. There's a block at the net. It's DeVries and Johnson with the combo block. Lunging save from Greg. Carlson able to keep it alive. DeVries lofts it over. In-system ball here. Setter Deke on the second touch going over. Raiders at 1-2 on the season, but they're looking good here in set number one. Johnson's drive handled by the libero in the back, and then Spalding took a stab at it with Greg also going for it, and it's a point for the Raiders on some Falcons miscommunication. This one off the top of the net. Service error. Park Christian gains one back. West with the service error right back as the teams trade points. Gearing up, DeVries, and gets it through. DeVries doesn't miss those very much. She often capitalizes on the loose change at the net. To the outside, Nelson a good swing, slices it across court and down. Nelson's attempt at the net blocked and then into the net for Park Christian. Nelson. Spalding is there, sprawling out for it. Messelt handled. This one sailing out on a hop into the Park Christian bench.
And for the Raiders, number 7, Addy Vancura. Back in the middle for the Falcons, Zoe Lang, serving Taylor Carr.
Falcons have trailed by 5 points for a sizable amount of this first set. Taylor Card, one of the better servers on this team. Lofted over. Big swing from Christensen. Nice save. Nelson, this one batted back at the net by Levang. Messelt up top, West. In system, Christensen, a drive saved by Irie. Nice dig. Another dig from Irie, punched up, and it's a little bit out, I think. No, it's down, it's in. And it's a point Raiders. That one lasted a while, neither team giving up. That one in credit to Brooke Irie with 2 magnificent digs in the back row. Serve into the net. Falcons point.
Back on the right side for Park, Sarah Carlson and serving Haley Free.
Free. An easy serve over. Messelt's touch off the net. Free, able to recover. Nelson winds in. Too short.
Serving Haley Free.
This one in a good spot in the back corner. Pagel rises and knocks it down.
Second for LP, number 9, Chloe Johnson.
Block at the net for the Raiders. Pagel with presence at the net has had a large impact on this first set. Timeout, Park Christian. They'll use their second one of the set. We'll take a break here. Come back in 30 seconds on yourliveevent.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
20-14 is our score here on your live event as the Falcons try to battle their way out of a 6-point deficit, but the Lake Park Audubon Raiders have rolled in this first set. A really balanced attack. Talon Nerdahl, the middle senior, has had a nice start to her night, but then coming in place of her, Ava Pagel is in there right now in the middle and has looked just as good. She's had more of a defensive presence. And point Raiders, net violation on the Falcons. Messelt doesn't handle that one incredibly well. Lunging save by Spalding, lofted over by Card. Center Deke, sprawling save by Free. Pagel with the loose change at the net, blasts it away, would have gone out, but it's off the hand of Talon Card. Back-to-back points out of the timeout for the Raiders, no stopping them. Sarah Carlson from that right side position of hers. Big swing, Carlson gets a piece, gets it back to the back row where Spalding eventually pushes it over and through, down it goes. The Raiders have taken the last 5 points and stalled out any momentum that the Falcons might have had. That's another service error for Lake Park Audubon, though. There have been at least 3 of those that have given Falcons free points. But Park Christian has not really had any momentum to speak of offensively in this game. Spalding, deep serve, had to be played. Card shoves one over. In the middle, Pagel into a vacant area. Set point, Lake Park Audubon on top by 9. Laser of a serve from Flynn Matson. Pagel with another tip at the net, and that'll do it for set number 1. 25-15 is the set 1 final as LPA coasts on to victory. We'll take a break, get to our recap of the set, brought to you by First Class Mortgage after this.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo-Moorhead and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into selling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
Join us for the Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run, Saturday, October 4th at Oak Grove Park. Every step you take supports Grover athletes, providing equipment, travel, live streaming, and more. Register today at GroverAthleticClub.com and be part of the Oak Grove Homecoming Fun. The Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run. Let's go, Grover Nation.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
All right, time for the First Class Mortgage set recap. Getting off to a fast start, Talon Nerdahl tallied a few kills to start things. Kenna Matson had an ace and looked good from the service line. There were a few hitting errors, service errors from the Raiders, but apart from that, their in-system offense was far better than the Falcons so far in set number 1, but we'll see if there's any rebound from Park Christian. They did have a couple of decent moments. Siri Messelt had a couple nice kills, couple decent blocks from Brenna DeVries, but the middle, the net has been owned by the Raiders to this point. That is your First Class Mortgage first set recap. Locally owned and operated First Class Mortgage is more than just the company name, it's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation, providing first-class service, knowledge, and experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online at firstclasscorp.com. All right, let's reset our scoreboard here as we get to set number 2. LPA getting on the board there first. This one will go out the back. There's Caitlin Smith on the serve. Kindred is up 2-1 on Northern Cass right now, and that's the spot that Northern Cass has found themselves in several games. Down 2-1 on their home floor. Net battle won by Christensen as she elevates and elegantly tips one onto the LPA side. Lofted over by Nelson. Chance for DeVries. It's blocked away. That was Nerdahl initially, and then Messelt with the cleanup. So Falcons starting to find a little bit of life at the net, getting some good looks to the outsides and just that front row in general. This one stabbed at by Gregg. Out of bounds LPA point. West Fargo goes into Shanley tonight and wins in 3 sets, or rather, that is West Fargo at home tonight. There's an ace. Another one for LPA. Kind of living and dying on the serve. They've had a few where they'd probably like back. They've had a few where they've gotten some really good location on it for the ace. Blocked away at the net. This one near the line, played by Matson. The outside. And Christensen gets the kill. Lead change back for the Falcons. Harvey Wells County and Hillsborough Central Valley tied at 1 set apiece in the third right now, where Harvey Wells County leads 15-7. Friday Night Lights, of course, coming up tomorrow, so stay tuned on your live event for more high school sports, North Dakota, Minnesota area. Local high school football will be on your live event tomorrow night. Falcons are in the net. 4 up. Messelt winds. Looked like there was a tip at the net. No. That must have deflected off the top of the net there. I thought I heard 2 sounds. But the Raiders get the point as Messelt hits that one errantly out the backside. Christensen. Dug out by Behringer. Down the line in a beautiful spot. Chloe Johnson. Good touch down the left side. Raiders have had some nice precision and placement on their touches tonight. Card has to go sprawling for that one. Christensen in a good spot, kind of at the top right shoulder of Pagel, not allowing her to get the hands up quick enough on that one, so that kill goes to the Falcons. Battle at the net, and Park Christian's in the net. Kendra Nelson did a nice job avoiding going into the net and picks up the point for the Raiders. Laser serve. We've said that every time with Kenna Matson. She really has some nice precision and velocity on the serve. It's Caitlin Smith, the touch for LPA. Tofebom sent back. Spalding knocks one over. Lavang dug out by Nelson. Park Christian point. Gotta give some credit to Delaney Spalding on that one. It is that touch from Spalding as she was falling out of play. Goes right to the center three, which set up Lavang in the middle. Just kept the Falcons in system playing well. There's an ace. So you see Delaney Spalding having an impact on set number 2 with the nice dig in the back. Then the ace. Off the hands of Lavang in the front row. Tofebom, and that's two-hand touched up by Matson. Spalding. Then Johnson on the second touch goes over. Pagel gears up and gets it through the front row. The block was not set. And this one out the backside. There's a block from Park Christian at the net. A tip over. Free handles it. Spalding to the outside, but led Tofebom astray and out of play. Here is Brooke Irie to serve. DeVries. A beautiful setup, and that one is destroyed. Tipped over by the Raiders, and the Falcons go diving, but to no avail. LPA able to recapture sole possession of the lead. Another ace for the Raiders, picking the right spot. Caitlin Smith. Greg taps it up to West. Christensen in the middle. Now back to the outside for Johnson. Nelson pops this one to the backside, just out of play. Behringer back in for LPA now as Smith takes a seat. Annika Johnson the serve. Set up DeVries. Found a good spot on that far side line. And DeVries now with a couple of kills in this second set. Adjustment from Nerdahl as she had to adjust behind her for that set. Nelson tipped over. West, Johnson, Christensen just barely tips it over. Sent directly back by the Raiders. DeVries dug out in the backside by Irie. Gregg able to control that one over. This one guided towards the net, but too far. Intended for Kenna Matson, but Messelt was there, gets the block. Lead change as the Falcons now find themselves on top. Good serve. West, the back set. Christensen drives it home. Timeout called by Raiders. Addy Vancura has seen enough. They'll talk it over in the huddle. Raiders up 1-0. Falcons up 13-10 in set number 2.
As an American family insurance agent, Chris and Monica Heisey look out for what matters to you most, even when nothing is wrong. These days, everyone wants to save money, and they can show you how easy it is to have multiple policies by combining your auto and homeowner's insurance. Let Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance put some change back into your pocket. For more info, visit chrisheisey.com. That's chrisheisey.com for all the details.
13-11 as the student section's getting into it now. The Falcons have taken their first lead of the set. Floater in the middle, Kendra Nelson drops it down. Here's Nerdahl with the ace. Out of the timeout, back-to-back points for Lake Park Audubon. DeVries, and there's a touch from the Raiders, so that one is blasted away for the point. When you get DeVries, a set near the net, in-system ball, look out. She'll blast it home like she did right there. Card, very little spin on that serve, and another one at the net for Pagel. Man, Pagel has gotten a living at the net, not even full swinging, just push touches into vacant spots on the Falcons defense. Ties this back up at 14. There's a set from West. Messelt gears up and too strong into the LPA student section. Deflected at the net. Looked like Falcons were ready for that one, but then a last-second tip gives LPA the point, and they find themselves winners of the last 4 consecutively now. Christensen into the net. Was able to tip that one in a great spot. But unfortunately for Christensen, she's in the net. Timeout Park Christian as it's a 5-0 run for the Raiders. Back in 30 on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Raiders on a 5-0 run, 17-14, as Kendra Nelson continues on her serving streak. West, a nice back set to Christensen, moving the defense, but it's dug out. And then blasted through by Chloe Johnson. Junior outside, swinging away. That serve into the net.
Back in on the right side, Tara Tofibon. Serving Haley Free.
Tofibon checks in. Haley Free goes to the back row to serve. In the middle, Pagel blocked away by Levang. Johnson, Spalding, and it's loose change, but kept up by the Falcons, and the Raiders are all in close at the net. Messel takes advantage. I believe Tofibon had gotten a piece of that one as the official in the stand was a little bit in the way of me being able to see who actually got a touch on that. But the Falcons were able to keep it up. Not able to keep that one up, though. Kendra Nelson. A beautiful tip over. She's the setter on that right side and had an opportunity to go for the setter deke. She does it beautifully. Down the line and in. That's an ace. Falcons elected not to play it, but it is indeed down for another Raiders point. Falcons just feeling like they're missing a little bit of firepower right now, and Libby Sukert is going to be back eventually in the middle for them, but still rehabbing that ankle injury. That one didn't get over, so probably should have been 4 touches on LPA. At least that's what the Falcons bench wanted, but instead we play on and the Raiders continue to roll. Another timeout by the Falcons as the Raiders find themselves once again up by 5 in the middle of a set.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
Welcome back here at YourLiveEvent.com. Josh Boyko joining you wherever you might be joining us here tonight. Thank you for tuning in on YourLiveEvent.com. Thank you for helping push us over 20,000 subscribers recently as we continue to have sports coverage of your favorite local teams. The Raiders have looked sharp over the last 15 or so points traded back and forth between these two teams. Falcons not winning that serve-receive game, especially when Kenna Matson is the server. Card gets blown away that time. There's no stopping this Raiders offense. It is a 9-0 run, massive turn in this set. Park Christian had taken a 16-14 lead. LPA took a timeout, and stopping the bleeding there is Zoe Levang. This one just does get over, tipped, played by Johnson. Tofibon beats the block, fired up. She went at that block fiercely, and she beat it. Here's the set. Nearly caught the Falcons sleeping, but this time it's Johnson. And that's 3 straight for Park Christian, answering at a time where they really need it. Going down 2-0, not the ideal spot you'd like to be at in front of the home crowd. Lofted over to the outside, another chance for Johnson. This one sails over to Addy Vancura. LPA 1 point away from going up 2-0. This one trickles over the net. First touch off the serve. Setting up Smith, but it's blocked away by Tofibam and Levang. DeVries back to the middle. Gregg to serve. Johnson able to walk into that one. Nicely set up. Wins the tip drill at the net. To Smith. Handled though by Free. Here's Johnson again. Smith again. In system here for Park Christian. Tofibam wins at the net. This is a nice stint from Atara Tofibam on the right side. We've seen her go up a number of times and win. She's got good strength, good power. Falcons trying to battle themselves back in. And not this time out of the reach of Spalding. Capitalized at the net. LPA is up 2-0 on the road. The Raiders are rolling at Park Christian on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartment. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
Addy Vancura's Raiders right now up 2-0, looking good. 25-15 in set number 1, 25-22 in set number 2. As LPA has had that front row doing well, the serving has been really good. Have to highlight Kenna Matson. Several aces already for Kenna. The Falcons have again struggled a little bit on serve receive. Tonight, they did find some offense finally going. Were able to stay in rhythm, in system. Atara Tofibam had some nice moments on the far side in her latest stint. But right now, it's the Raiders rolling. Chloe Johnson got in on the action in the second set. Caitlin Smith had some decent moments too. Brooke Irie has been solid defensively. Again, that is your second set recap brought to you by First Class Mortgage. Locally owned and operated, First Class Mortgage is more than just the company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation, providing first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. Later tonight, when things are all wrapped up, whether the Falcons are able to win this third set or it's Raiders in 3, we'll get to our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show whenever we are finished with this one. We'll dry off the court. We'll get set number 3 going momentarily. And looking out for candidates for our Agassi Precision Ag Play of the Game and candidates for our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Brooke Irie will do the serving to lead things off. Into the middle, DeVries, dug out by Irie. Gregg got there for the first touch, but Free raced back, could not get there. And LPA's got a early lead in set number 3. Tipped over, Free gets there. Lobbed up for Johnson on the outside, but it's dug out fairly easily by LPA. This one through at the net. Out the back. Got ourselves a late start here tonight with both the C and JV running 3 sets each. First 2 sets going to LPA tonight. Oh, what a dig by Alexa Gregg, keeping that one up. West up to Gregg, and down for the kill, it's Christensen. What a dig in the back. That is a candidate for our Agassi Precision Ag Play of the Game from Alexa Gregg. Nelson trying to find some open floor space, but Johnson covered it off. West to the outside, had to readjust for Johnson. Gregg again, keeping things alive, and Johnson wins at the net. Alexa Gregg has kept up back-to-back points that probably should have gone to the Raiders with how good the hits were, but the digs even better. Oh, what a drive from Kendra Nelson. Set up beautifully. Nelson detonates and gets LPA 1 closer. Oh, a great readjustment from Christensen, slicing that one horizontally across court. Messel leaps up. That one handled by Kendra Nelson. Nice back set from Irie. Messel goes short. Irie dives, and down it goes. Landing in front of Kendra Nelson, the Falcons have taken 5 of the last 6 points. Blocked at the net by DeVries. And wisely let down by Annika Johnson. Johnson, a senior for the Falcons this year, and it seems like she's been around both the basketball and track and field, cross country, and basketball, volleyball programs just for so many years. She's been such a great athlete. She's been starting on varsity for multiple years in multiple sports. DeVries got a piece, but instead the kill goes to Talon Nerdahl. West trying to battle at the net, tips it over. Spalding to the outside. Oh, and a beautiful spot for Christensen. That's the second one that she sliced way across court and gotten down.
Back in the middle for Park Christian, Zoe LeMay. Serving Taylor Carr.
Good first touch, gets right to the center, in-system ball for Nelson. Good things happen when you get a nice first touch in the back row. That was Quinn Kohler, I think, that had that first touch, yes. West to the middle. And this one through the block of Lavang. Got a good piece of it, but it was across the net by the time she got it. Christensen, a drive handled by Kohler. A little bit mistimed on the jump from Kennedy Behringer. And the Falcons get one back.
In for Park Christian on the right side, Tara Topibon. Serving Haley Freed.
Behringer winding up, had a chance to put a charge in that one. Didn't quite hit it how she liked, I don't think. It sort of floated off the hand when she was trying to drive that one down. Had some nice elevation. The set was in a good spot, just didn't quite convert. Card lunging for this one, able to get there. Behringer again, this time beats the block of Lavang and Tofibom. Serve into the net. Kenna Matson's had a really nice day at the service line. One of her first errors. But she serves lasers. Those don't get much above the net. Tofibom wins the joust at the net with Pagel. It's a really nice night for Tara Tofibom. Playing with strength at the net. Has single-handedly won a few points for the Falcons. This one kept up. To the middle, Lavang. Kept up, sent to the backside of the Falcons defense. Tofibom going cross court and out. Not the worst idea. Seen that work a few times for Christensen. But Tofibom a little bit long. Serve short. Behringer at the net with the tip. Gets the finish. DeVries with a smash, but deflected by Nerdal at the net. This one blocked away by DeVries and Tofibom. Another chance for Nelson, a well-timed tip as the block was gearing up again. But that's the block beater. The tip right on top of him. Free tracks this one down. Couple lunging attempts from Park Christian again. Free and Spalding. Tofibom a drive, it's out the backside though. LPA inching closer. Point Falcons. Raiders are in the net. Christensen a battle with Kendra Nelson. Christensen wins that one. Net play determining a lot of the points here tonight. Net play, serve, receive. Another violation on the Raiders. DeVries capitalizes on an in-system ball after LPA didn't handle the serve all that well. Setter had to go lunge to the back row just to get in touch. Timeout by the Raiders as the Falcons trying to stay alive here in set 3 have opened it back up to a 6-point game.
Join us for the Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run, Saturday, October 4th at Oak Grove Park. Every step you take supports Grover athletes, providing equipment, travel, live streaming, and more. Register today at GroverAthleticClub.com and be part of the Oak Grove Homecoming Fun. The Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run. Let's go, Grover Nation.
Brennan DeVries working hard at the net for the Falcons as Park Christian up by 6 points here on YourLiveEvent.com. Josh Boyka with you here from Moorhead as the last few matches I've been at have all gone 5 sets, and it's going to take a little bit of work from the Falcons to get there. Service there not doing them any favors. LPA's looked strong on the road tonight. Some good poise, good control with the touches. Johnson, a drive handled by Smith. Nelson with the good leaping abilities there on the outside, but unable to get that one popped over. That set for Monica Johnson too far, not the usual setter. That touch from West got used up on the first touch of the volley for Park. Diving effort from multiple Raiders, and it gets down. Raiders scrapping it out on defense. Gotta dry off the court here real quick on the LPA side. And even Park is gonna do some maintenance on their side too around the Falcons logo. Tell you what, the play of the game might have been whoever just tossed it. I can't see if it was Christensen or who it was in that front row, but the toss from the Falcons logo of the towel directly to co-head coach Laura Harris. That was some precision. Again, whether the Falcons extend this one or we go to a 3-set victory for LPA, Tommy's Express Car Wash will be providing us our post-game show. Have our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and our Agassiz Precision Ag Play of the Game to hand out. Into the nets from the Falcons service. Don't have many free points to be given away. Big time drive from McKenna Christensen. Initially looked like that one was dug out, but it runs up to the LPA net out of their reach. Kennedy Behringer able to beat the block on the left side for the Raiders. Matson with another bullet. Eaten up by Card. Tofi bomb. To the back corner, nobody's home. Nicely dug out by Free, even might have had to read a deflection at the net, but Tofibomb launches out of bounds. Levang at the net. A little bit of a miss hit. It was going in the right direction, but could not quite keep it in. To the outside for Tofibomb. Nice readjustment there from Nerdahl. Set to the outside. Johnson with a running start. Drives. Net violation. LPA Falcons point. Nice set from Free. Allowed Johnson to really run into that one. Alexa Gregg, the serve goes to the back middle. Tipped by Spalding. DeVries with a drive. Blast off. This one out the backside. LPA looking for a touch, none granted. To the outside, Nelson winds, but a piece of it taken in by DeVries. And that one lands in no man's land. And the Falcons have set point. Timeout called LPA. Falcons with a 5-point lead, saying they're not done yet, just need one more to send us to set number 4.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome back to Park Christian here as the Falcons are 1 point away from sending us to set number 4. Kylie West, your server. Nelson blocked, kept up, but not able to get it over. That's 4 touches, and the Falcons take set number 3. 25-19, your final. We'll get our First Class Mortgage set recap after the break.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Prairie Supply has the expertise to help you tackle even the toughest jobs, from concrete and rebarb to heat and winter construction services. Prairie Supply has extensive product lines with professional on-site solutions you can trust. Prairie Supply is a supplier of construction equipment and materials specializing in, but not limited to, concrete construction. Prairie Supply supporting the hard-working contractors in the field or at the drawing board. Visit prairiesupply.com today.
Hi, we're Tommy's Express. Scan the QR code for a fast pass to a free month of washing. Our modern car wash offers a bright, open environment and a low-stress conveyor belt entry. Our signature scent, ceramic body wax, spot-free rinse, and heated blowers give you the best shine in town. Check out the wash for yourself. Washing your car is easy, fast, and fun. Visit Tommy's Express today.
This is our First Class Mortgage set recap. Locally owned and operated First Class Mortgage is more than just the company name, it's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation, providing first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience. at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. Well, the Falcons, they strike back with a vengeance here in set number 3. They're not going down quietly on their home floor tonight. Instead, Brenna DeVries starting to heat up a little bit, but a team effort. Saw Tara Tofibom have several nice moments. Had some nice digs in the back. Taylon Card. Haley Free had a few nice sets, so seeing kind of the depth for the Falcons showing up in the third. Allowed them to kind of weather the storm a little bit. The block looked a little bit better. Lavang, Tofibom, DeVries, Christensen, Messelt, those tall players up front doing the work for the Falcons. Kept them in that set, limited a little bit of the damage that the outsides and middles were doing for the Raiders. Alexa Gregg will begin things for the Falcons. Here is our serve. Away we go. It's an ace. Lofted up. From a ways back, Nelson gets it over. Spalding into the middle of the floor. Set up, punch to the back. It's down on the line. What a great touch from Kennedy Behringer. Smith into the net. Deflected at the net by DeVries and Johnson. Now Johnson will push this one towards the back, handled by Quinn Kohler. Batted down at the net again. DeVries is there. Lofted up. Gregg comes to a sliding stop. DeVries pushes it over, hustling. Spalding tries to keep it up. Gregg with a punch at it. LPA able to even things up with a nice win at the net. Spalding comes over to help West, the setter. It works out as the Falcons have the Raiders scrambling. West to DeVries, knocks it home. Didn't give the block time to get set. It's just a quick transition game, not as much of a lob up to West, the setter. That first touch got there quickly over to the nice set for the kill. Block to the net, never got over. Swan on the first touch goes over, but then the Falcons, a little bit of a mishap reading that one. They send it astray. Battle at the net, and DeVries wins.
Back in the middle for the Falcons, serving Taylor Carr.
Falcons doubling up the Raiders 6-3 right now. Talon Card the serve. Goes the way of Kohler. Nelson to the outside. Johnson got it through. Messelt! A cold-blooded connection on the near side. And Siri Messelt put a charge in that one. Timeout Raiders as Messelt puts an exclamation point on the 7-3 Falcons lead.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Talon Card continuing to serve for Park Christian. Throws this one up in the air. Pagel set a number of points at the net tonight. She picks up another one. She hasn't really had to take a full swing tonight. It's just tip it over and let the ball do the rest of the work. A laser right at the net. Kenna Matson again living on the edge. Those serves are so flat and so precise. Messelt running up to the net, got blocked away by Pagel and Chloe Johnson. That's 3 in a row now for LPA. There's another ace. Coming in hot. 4 straight points for the Raiders after being down 7-3. This one into the net. The Falcons able to stop the bleeding there on the great service streak. Kenna Matson continues her great night at the service line. Spalding lobs this one over to the outside. Big time swing for Caitlin Smith. In the middle, Kennedy Behringer getting work done. That's a lead change on our scoreboard as LPA takes a 4th set lead. Free lunging for this one. Card sends it with some heat to the back row. Smith had that one sent back. Free the setup, but in the net. Timeout Park Christian as the Raiders roar back after being down 4 early in set number 4.
Ada Building Center has been serving the Red River Valley with exceptional customer service and competitive prices. From computer drafting, estimating, on-site consultations, free product delivery, they are there for you from start to finish. Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada, or online, adabuildingcenter.com. They'll help you turn your project into a masterpiece. Ada Building Center, LLC, building dreams one project at a time.
It's a 10-8 lead for Lake Park Audubon. Raiders win set number 1, 25-15. Set number 2, 25-22. The Falcons come back, win 25-19 in the third. Park Christian held a 7-3 lead in the fourth set, but a nice run from the Raiders. And this one sneaks by Levang, jumped up and never played it, so it gets down. Sprawling save from Spalding. Then Matson comes up to get it. Blown away. Kennedy Behringer. Oh, Messel winds up. A big-time connection for Messel from the middle of the floor. A little bit of an extra wind-up that time as she cranks it down. There's the answer. Behringer heating up for LPA. Tofibam, a drive that sails wide. Sierra Carlson will rotate in. That'll send Tofibam to the bench. Quiet night for Carlson so far, but she has a chance to heat up here. Dunked down by Johnson. A lot of Falcons in the same spot. Spalding to the outside for Carlson. There is the aforementioned Sierra Carlson getting the kill.
Back in the middle for Park Christian for the difference. Serving Alexa Gray.
Service from Greg and into the net. Couple points in a row for Park Christian. Out the backside, looking for a touch was LPA, but none granted. That was Kendra Nelson that we saw have blast off there out the backside. Nelson serves as kind of a unique flex player between a setter and an outside. She has the elevation skills to definitely play that outside position at a little bit shorter of a height. To the middle, Behringer. And looks like there was a tip on the Park Christian side, so the point's being awarded to LPA after that one goes out of bounds. It was a nice serve receive. They get it right to the setter, Brooke Irie, and then Behringer did the rest. DeVries answers back.
Acting on the red side, McKenna Christensen. Serving Bradley West.
West gets a couple to commit to that first touch. 5 LPA players down near the net, and DeVries sees some loose change, and she spikes it down. Out the backside, and this game is now tied on that hitting error. Into the net on the West serve. This one out the backside. Brooke Kangas, the line judge down the far side with that call. Back to a tie game. Johnson drops this one in. Irie the set for Pagel. Nelson through the block. She might not be the tallest outside hitter, but she really can elevate, and that does her wonders. DeVries with the tie. This is the tightest contested set of the 4. It was all LPA in set number 1. Park Christian was down in several points near the end of set number 2, went on a run. It ends 25-22, then PCS wins by 6 in set 3. This one down the line and out. That one goes over on the first touch. We've seen that a common theme on the Kenna Matson serves, but LPA unable to take advantage of their best server at the line. Hitting error, back tied. Sierra Carlson rotates in. That puts McKenna Christensen on the bench, and then they'll switch the setters. Free in for West. Back set, Pagel. Messelt off the top of the block. Nelson from far back. Messelt not really in rhythm, but she splits the block of Chloe Johnson and Ava Pagel, so Park Christian has found themselves back in the lead. From down 0-2, Park Christian, it's not out of the realm of possibility to force a 5th set. Partial block at the net. This one blocked away, but the Falcons are in the net. Messelt sneaks this one over. Oh, what an amazing save by Smith. Tipped over. Levang able to get back up for it real quick. Oh, the craftiness. Kendra Nelson caught the Falcons front row sleeping and gives them back the lead. Blast off. Siri Messelt, have yourself a night. Oh, what a setup. Kendra Nelson with the devastating set to Kennedy Behringer. This one travels well out the backside. A bad free point to give away. This is anybody's set, but it decides. Do we have a winner or do we go 5? And this one lands. More moisture on the floor. It's been a common theme tonight that players using a towel to dry things off. Alexa Gregg will be the server once we're back in play. Oh, big time block from DeVries. The set. DeVries, oh, it goes back over and out. Would have been an incredible dig from Kenna Matson, but DeVries hammered that. Tip over, Johnson. Outside Carlson, the floater. And the Falcons don't get it over. Free point for LPA. If the Raiders can take 3 of the next 4 points, the match is theirs. Gregg with a nice touch down to a knee as they're able to get fed to DeVries. This one out the backside, and it's out. They are looking for a touch. It is Park Christian point. And eventually we do get a correction to LPA point. That was close, as that one was clearly headed out. This one is out the backside. Set point for Park Christian. Alrighty. Here we go. Carlson, the serve, it's an ace! Falcons win set 4. We are tied at 2. (25-23) is your set 4 final. We'll be right back with our First Class Mortgage set recap.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes
check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
It's time for the First Class Mortgage set recap. As Dan Suker reminding me that we are going to a 5th set. I was talking with him before this match started and saying, I'm a 5-set magnet. This is now 4 or 5 matches in a row that I have seen 5 sets now. And this one is no different. The Falcons, after being down 0-2, it's back tied at 2 sets apiece. Let's take a look at how we got here. It was the closest set of the 4 as the teams found themselves trading 1-point leads and ties back through the team points. And then the Falcons shot out to a little bit of a lead, but LPA answered back. I mean, it was in the 20s, Kennedy Behringer versus Brenna DeVries and Siri Messelt. But we saw a lot of really good highlight reel plays. Kendra Nelson, Kennedy Behringer, Brenna DeVries, Siri Messelt, the main ones down the stretch. But this one's going to come down to who can play the cleanest set. We've seen some service errors, we've seen some hitting errors from both sides tonight. The cleaner set is going to win this one in a sprint to 15. Brooke Irie serves and finds Delaney Spalding. DeVries with the first point. Nelson gears up and destroys it. This one popped up. DeVries into the net, dug out. But it's a lift, and DeVries has both the Falcons' kills. Messelt had to chase that one down, and errant hit into the back. Here is Flynn Matson, the libero, just sneaks this one over. Messelt gets there and pushes it over on the first touch. Spalding able to cover. Christensen down. See a rotation through here. Zoe Levang enters for DeVries, Taylin Card for Alexa Gregg. This one lined over by Messelt, a nice diving save from Kohler. To the outside, Messelt blows it away. Taylon Card with the jump serve. Into the net, blocked away by the Falcons, starting to own the net. Card with a nice serve, sending Matson down to a knee. It doesn't get there. 6-2, and timeout called by Lake Park Audubon. The Falcons, after being down 2-0, hold a set 5 lead. We'll be right back.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Falcon student section getting into it after they see their squad taking a 4-point lead in set number 5. It's a sprint to 15. Card, a sinking liner handled by Kohler. In the middle, Behringer blocked away by Levang. West to the outside, Messelt off a hand. This one pushed out. Oh, the momentum on the Falcons side. Into the net again for Kendra Nelson. Smith rotates in, Kohler out. LPA on the ropes. Card, a sinking liner. The block is there, man. That was points for LPA through most of this match. Instead, this one sent back, and the block retaliates and answers for LPA when they need it the most. But you got to give credit to that Falcons front line. Zoe Levang has stepped up in a big way. Kennedy Behringer has had a number of good swings at the net with not enough contest from the Falcons side. But this time, they stand her up initially, and the second touch gets through. Christensen from the outside, dug out nicely by Kendra Nelson. West, Messelt down the line. Conference at the stand, and it is, in fact, Falcons point. Almost a miss hit there from Johnson, but it gets over, it works out. Carlson pops this one. And Johnson with the kill. There's an ace when LPA needed it most, and it's coming from the reliable Kenna Matson. You want no one else at the service line if you're LPA right now. Kenna Matson is hunting for points. Matson goes to get it, saved by Smith. Pushed over, LPA. This would be huge to get this point, and they do. What an incredible save. Dug out by Caitlin Smith to keep that point alive, and eventually the Raiders win it. We'll look back on that play if LPA is able to pull this one out. This one's set over. Free gets there. Messelt with the left hand. Bumped up by Caitlin Smith. Free, the setup. Messelt, a charge. Save, dug out in the back by Kenna Matson. Card with two hands to Messelt through the block. This one blocked away at the net, and it finds the ground. Another one straying on the early touches for LPA. A little bit out of sorts. Timeout called. Park Christian can taste victory after being down 2-0. They have a 12-6 lead on the scoreboard here on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll take a break. Falcons trying to put it away after this.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo-Moorhead and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into selling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
Whoever comes out on top of this one, it'll be well earned, and after that, we'll have our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. So stay tuned after the conclusion of this one to hear from the winning side. Set through the hands of Nelson. These wins count. This is a conference game. This is a section game as this ball is chucked over to the side now. They're going to switch it out. Set towards the middle, gearing up. Behringer, it's out. Everybody's getting on their feet now. Set to the middle. Behringer over to grab it. Up top for Johnson. Dug out. Nice save from Spalding. Johnson will go floater game. Lines it over. Popped up. Carlson knocks it to the back row. Over to Johnson out the backside. Here's the serve. To the outside, Johnson. The second touch going away from LPA, but they recover. To the back set, Carlson out the backside. LPA surviving a couple straight. Raiders just trying to keep these Falcons fans standing and staying alive. Card up to the setter. Johnson for the win! The Falcons come back from down 0-2 to take 3 straight sets. Unbelievable perseverance from this Falcons team. Now the winner of 2 straight matches after beating New York Mills and now LPA in 5. The teams shake hands, and we'll take a break here, get to our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Don't go anywhere. We'll talk with a victorious Falcon and hopefully track down the coaches as well when we come back here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Join us for the Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run, Saturday, October 4th at Oak Grove Park. Every step you take supports Grover athletes, providing equipment, travel, live streaming, and more. Register today at GroverAthleticClub.com and be part of the Oak Grove Homecoming Fun. The Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run. Let's go, Grover Nation.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
As an American family insurance agent, Chris and Monica Heisey look out for what matters to you most, even when nothing is wrong. These days, everyone wants to save money, and they can show you how easy it is to have multiple policies by combining your auto and homeowner's insurance. Let Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance put some change back in your pocket. For more info, visit chrisheisey.com. That's chrisheisey.com for all the details.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartment. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
Welcome back to our DJ Coulter post-game interview with Coach Nisa Hoiberg after coming back from down 2-0 on your home floor here tonight. What was the big change-up that saw the momentum shift in your favor?
I really think it was the girls. They really dug deep. They work super hard and they have a really good connection with each other, and we kind of asked them to like find that spark, dwell on the positive. We changed some rotational things, started in a different lineup, or in a different rotation than we normally do, and I think that kind of gave us some confidence, and then the girls just took it from there. They really know how to work well together, so, yep.
And what does it say about the perseverance and just the different character traits that this team has being able to come back from down such a deficit?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, something we've been working on in practice is like having a positive mental attitude, and like whatever team can reset the fastest is usually going to be successful. So we've been working really hard on that. And I think the girls, they just have a deep love for each other and a deep care for one another, and that really has helped us a lot. So.
Any individual performances that you would like to shout out, or just a team overall that you really were impressed with in the latter half of tonight?
Man, our defense is killing it. Like, they're hustling everywhere, going for everything. They have really good communication. Our front row, Brenna DeVries, she's our powerhouse. She's a go-to, as well as Siri Messel here. When we need a kill, like, we know who to go to, and our setters have really good connections with them. So, yep.
Well, thank you for joining us, and we're really looking forward to seeing how the rest of the season plays out. As we turn now over to Siri Messelt, I'll have you take one step this way here. But an outside hitter that really had some success tonight, finding the right spots on the defense. So what was the key to being able to complete this comeback?
It was definitely like a whole team effort. Like, you cannot do it without a good pass and a good set and a good hit. So it's really just good connections with everybody and a lot of communication.
How was the setting tonight from Kylie and Haley, just setting you guys up for success on the outside and the middle?
They were amazing. Like, most of the sets were perfection, and they did a good job, like, before the plays, like, communicating to us, like, what they wanted to run, and then we would stick to that, and that was super helpful.
What challenges was LPA posing to you guys the first couple sets that had you guys in trouble for the first bit?
Yeah, I would say they were rolling and tipping short a lot, and that was a lot to, I guess, adjust to, because most of the teams we played just go up and hit the ball, and they were finding smart spots in the court, and we just had to adjust to that.
How much confidence does this give you moving forward now that you've shown yourself we can come back from down a sizable deficit?
Yeah, I would say we just proved to ourselves that we have a lot of perseverance and that we can come back, and that it really is just a mindset that, like, if we're down and we're just down on ourselves and mad at each other, it's not going to go well. But if we have the next play mentality, like, we will come back.
How nice is it that you can just feel that trust between teammates that really can propel you forward?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you back out on the floor here next week, so we really appreciate you stopping by, and thanks for stopping by here.
Yes, thank you.
That's Siri Messelt here on our DJ Coulter post-game interview on yourliveevent.com.
Join us for the Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run, Saturday, October 4th at Oak Grove Park. Every step you take supports Grover athletes, providing equipment, travel, live streaming, and more. Register today at GroverAthleticClub.com and be part of the Oak Grove Homecoming Fun. The Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run. Let's go, Grover Nation.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome back to the Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Love your ride at locally owned Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up in the app for your free first month of unlimited washing and make Tommy's Express Car Wash your spot. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead, with the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. Thanks for joining us here today from Park Christian, as, man, what a thriller we've got yet again. in North Dakota and Minnesota volleyball action. It's been amazing. Tonight on the Minnesota side in the Pine de Prairie Conference, Section 6A, the Park Christian Falcons rally from down 2-0, and they come back and emphatically win that 5th set after a 25-23 set 4 victory that just extended their life. It really took a lot of perseverance from this squad to pull this one out tonight, and you can see how proud Coach Hoiberg is of the squad. And we got to speak with Siri Messelt a little bit ago because she is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. Messelt from the outside was around that double-digit kill mark tonight, and man, was it fun to see her gear up. She had some good sets coming her way from Kylie West and Haley Free tonight, and they were finding the right spot. That connection with the setters to Siri Messelt, it was on point, especially in the latter half of the match. So again, Messelt is your Enbridge Energy Player of the Match, and our Agassi Precision Ag Play of the Match is the 9-0 LPA run that saw them take set number 2 by the score of 25-22. The Falcons found themselves up, but the tables quickly turned as the Raiders, they might have lost the match tonight, but they looked really good at times. Those first 2 sets, they looked unstoppable, and Park Christian was able to make a couple tweaks, figure some things out, but it was really impressed with a lot of these LPA players. Kenna Matson, an outstanding service line at the service line tonight, and Flynn Matson did a great job defensively as the libero. Talon Nerdahl had her moments. Kennedy Behringer from the middle was really able to gear up on a few swings, and that propelled them to a 9-0 run that helped them take set number 2. So the run from LPA, 9-0, your Agassi Precision Ag Play of the Match. Agassi Precision Ag is your local planting dealer in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Again, this is the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show wrapping up here from Park Christian as everyone filing out now in a 5-set victory for the Falcons on their home floor. They improved to 4-2 on the year as they're winners of 2 straight after defeating New York Mills in 4 sets on the road. They come back home, 3-2 victory over Lake Park Audubon. Next action for the Falcons will be September 16th versus Fertile Beltrami. They will be traveling to Fertile Beltrami on Tuesday, and then a week from today they'll host Climax Fisher right here. For LPA, they dropped to 1-3 on the year with 6 sets won to 11 sets lost in total. They had a 5-set victory against New York Mills. We're up 2-0 tonight, but fall 3-2 at Park Christian. They still continue this road trip now at Climax Fisher on Tuesday and at Norman County East Euland Hitterdal on Thursday. Thank you everyone for joining us here from the Falcons gym in Moorhead as Park Christian wins 3-2 on their home floor. Thank you everyone for joining us, and have a good rest of your night. Josh Boyko signing off from Park Christian.